Why are you smelling yourself?
I want to make sure I don't give off any odor.
I don't smell-o-vision isn't a thing yet.
This is going to be a very long, awkward pause.
Everything is a long, awkward pause for us. Maybe
This
we
can
should
go on.
start. Maybe we should just start.
Let's just do it.
It's the Something About Something show with your host, Mr. Mike. Why did they give this guy a show? Schilling.
And my good friend White as he co-hosts with Mike Schilling, Mr. Ricky Pope.
Wow, that was
Oh.
so loud in my head.
Was that loud?
That was so loud. I don't know
Is that-
why.
Is it? Am I loud?
No, you're not. You're fine.
Am I fine?
You're fine.
Thank you very much.
As opposed to what
Thank
we're talking
you.
about today. Hey, Terrence.
Hey, Terrence. Oh, the kids said hi, Terrence. That's awesome. Okay, here. Oh, there we go. Comments.
So shall we show? Shall
Well, this is going well. Okay.
yes.
So, you,
So
what do you-
shall we tell the people at home what we're going to talk about tonight?
Yes. How many people we have on the?
I don't know. It says we
I
have
don't know.
six.
Yeah.
It
Let's.
says we have 6 people watching.
Oh, that's
If you're
good.
watching right now,
Yes.
let us know where you're
Let us-
watching from, and we'll see if we can put it on the screen. And, hey, there's Todd. What's
There's
up,
Todd.
Todd? What's up?
We can do that
Okay.
all night. What's up? We
So-
lost somebody. So what's up? Yeah. Okay.
So bad. So
So go ahead.
so after much discussion and debate, if you guys remember last show, we said we weren't going to promise what we were going to do, but
It's a
we
good
threw
thing
it.
we didn't.
We threw it out to you guys to give us some ideas. And one of the ideas we had kind of pitched around was, the lamest superheroes, out there.
Yeah.
And we have decided that is what today's show is
Yes.
going to be about.
And
Now-
we've succeeded.
We have succeeded. Now we've got a few things before we get there. We got to do stupid news, and we do have Florida. We'll get there. We actually have something for that.
Yeah, we do. Actually, we do. That's it.
Watching from my back.
Oh, that's nasty.
More
Okay.
information than I needed.
That's right.
However,
Just keep the suds close. That's all I have to say.
I'm just gonna
Huh?
say the image that put in my head is not as bad as some of the superheroes we're going to talk
That's
about
true.
tonight.
Unfortunately, no, Jason and his rubber duck is not that big. So
Oh.
hopefully
Tiffany sent us a gif or something, a gif or something,
she did.
so we can't see it.
We can't see gifs.
It makes me
Isn't that a
sad.
gif? It
That
is
is a
sad.
gif.
What-
Is it a gif or a gif? GIF.
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 I don't know.
GIF.
Why can't you show it on YouTube? You can't? Is it just on the normal comments or?
Yeah, they show up for some reason on StreamYard. It'll only do text.
Oh.
So-
Ooh.
So if they're the people who are watching live probably can see it, but we
okay,
can't.
that's good. That's good. See,
We'll have to
Terrence?
check it out later.
look, Terrence. He's a professional. Look at that. He's got.
Well, see, you can do
he
the
got shiny bubbles from Todd. So
shiny bubbles.
That's sad. In my bath, shiny bubbles up my. Well, anyway.
Whoa, now
Wow. Whoa.
we had this discussion
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
If we don't, if
Okay. There we go.
if
have
this show doesn't get shut down tonight, I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yes. I hope you're not easily offended. These are actually characters that are for real in the Marvel and DC universe. So
They
please
actually
don't
somebody
take it out on us.
actually
Yes.
somebody actually wrote this down on paper and said,
Yes.
"Hey, this is a good idea."
Yes.
All right, let's start with let's not start with the let's not go to the stupid news yet.
Okay.
Let's do the Star Wars thing.
Oh yeah, let's go
So
there.
so we came across some news.
Yeah.
A new show. It's going to be animated called The Bad Batch, and I don't know enough about it. So talk to me about it.
Well, if you one of the ones who've actually done what I've said and watched the 7th season of the Clone Wars, the Bad Batch is actually a bunch of clones that have been kind of well, like it sounds like it's a bad batch of clones, and these guys are basically yeah, exactly. Basically, it's hold on a minute. I had a nice little thing here. It's
And they all look the same. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you have a guy who has glasses and he has a bandana. But anyway,
Clones. I'm sorry.
they're clones. Yeah,
clones.
the Elite Commando
Send in
Squad.
the clones.
It's basically
there
they're defective.
ought to be clones.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's just the whole show. Don't worry about it. I mean, we don't have to talk about it. Don't worry about it. It's
all right.
one
So
of the biggest
tell
things.
us about the Bad Bunch.
So anyway, the
Bad
Batch.
Bad Batch.
It actually was an episode called Bad Batch that came on episode 7 of the Clone Wars, and it consists of basically there were defective clone troopers, aka mutants. They were Elite Commando Squad. They had all their personalities. They weren't from the same cut of the cloth. But anyway, in the story, and like I said, I don't want to give any spoilers. One of the regular clones from the Clone Wars joined. And they're called. I think they're Section 99. Let's see here. Yes. Sorry about that. Clone Force 99.
That'll turn Order 66 on its head.
It's kind of funny. I think there's kind of a correlation there. But anyway, as you can tell, of course, at the end, there's no spoiler alert. Of course, at the end of the Clone Wars, Order 66 comes into place. Well, Clone Force 99, this is afterwards. And and so you kind of have the hint that they were not affected by the Order 66.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is kind of between the end of Clone Wars and before New Hope. So
and this is going to be Disney Plus, right?
This is Disney Plus. It is being done by what's the guy's name here? Mr.
That this guy?
Yes, Filoni. And he is Filoni is the same guy he's doing The Mandalorian right now with some other writers, and he will be taking the helm of the Bad Batch, which is also he's done the Clone Wars, and that's been his thing for the longest time. So it's in good hands. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's coming out like in 2021. I think sometime in September. So I was real excited when you posted that on Something About Something. So I look forward to that.
And did I post this on? I don't remember if I posted this on Something About Something. For those who are sciencey nerds, sciencey TV nerds, if you didn't see, Grant Imahara from MythBusters passed away.
Yeah.
Pretty suddenly, he had an aneurysm. He was my age. Yeah, he was my age. He looks like he's in better health than me, and
he doesn't look 49. I mean,
no. So sad days.
Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, yeah. He worked for ILA, or what is it? ILI, Lucas.
Oh, ILM.
ILM. Yeah, he was from MythBusters. If you, which I love MythBusters, and
we just got a whole bunch of.
Oh, things are slowing down. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we get behind on the messages sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
Mandalorian. Tiffany was talking about the Mandalorian. They have a documentary on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah,
really good. They have, because I'm surprised on the Mandalorian they have like an entire cast of producers and directors. It's just not one person. So each director they get to do a certain episode, and it's really interesting. And Filoni is one of them, and Jon Favreau, he is kind of the main overseer.
Kind of the spearheading everything.
He's kind of spearheading it. So it's a really good documentary. If you have Disney Plus, I would highly recommend watching it.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So you think it's time for some stupid news?
Oh, I think so. I think we can probably do some stupid news.
Let's do
go
it.
ahead and do that. Let me see here. Here we go.
It's the stupid news with your host, Mr. Mike Schilling.
Well, again, we have a little bit of our good friends from Florida and the Florida Man. Let's show something from one of our local celebrities here, one of our friends in the audience. Let's see here. It's down on the bottom, I think. Do you find it? Florida Todd. There he is.
A Florida man.
Yeah, that's right. Florida Todd. He's one of our locals in fact, well, as far as in our comment section. And we just want to pay tribute to Tallahassee Todd. So anyway, back to the stupid news. Apparently, and this is quite interesting, a Florida man was arrested after police caught him drunk driving his lawnmower down a major highway. Apparently, police in Port St. Lucie noticed the man driving unsteadily down U.S. Highway 1, according to the report. And apparently, he was riding a red snapper, which, that's a good lawnmower.
Oh, yeah.
Down the road while carrying a case of Budweiser beer. That's classy. And so anyway,
no doubt.
Apparently, according to the news release from the police department, the officers pulled him aside and they detected the smell of alcohol, if you're not surprised about that. Imagine that. Authorities tested the suspect's blood alcohol level, and while they did not release the exact number, they did say it was 3 times above the legal limit.
Whoa!
The legal blood alcohol level is for Florida is 0.08. Wow. Yes, apparently he is not riding his lawnmower. Exactly. Apparently he is not riding his lawnmower down the highway in Florida anymore.
So okay, so
yeah, go ahead.
He gets a ticket and arrested for drunk driving, but he's driving a lawnmower. Does that count? I mean,
maybe Todd can explain that to you. I don't know the driving rules in Florida. I don't know. I don't know what is designated as a automobile or a device on the highway that you can drive for transportation. I have no idea. There was another one that I couldn't. It was actually a lady on a horse, and she was drunk on the highway. And this was another article that was right below it, but I decided let's go for the lawnmower instead of the horse. So anyway, and yes,
he didn't roll it, from what I understand.
That's right. Well, he didn't have a zero turn. So that's the problem. And so anyway, hey, when you think of Yellowstone Park, what do you think of?
When I think of Yellowstone, I think of super massive volcano.
Yes. Is there a main attraction there that makes you think, if I'm going to go there?
I really jacked up your pitch, didn't
this didn't go anywhere the way I planned it.
I think you're trying to get me to say Old Faithful.
There you go. That's right. Man, you're let's give you a ding. Okay, now. Well, apparently, a Colorado man was arrested Friday after allegedly leaving the trail at Yellowstone, which is not a good thing. Yellowstone National Park. Approaching.
Okay. You should not leave the trail.
You should not leave the trail, my friend. No. Apparently, he was approaching the Old Faithful geyser and then appearing to urinate or attempt to urinate into Old Faithful.
Oh,
yes,
no.
Gabriel Valviello, 27, was caught on video at the edge of the geyser. A park ranger could be heard on the video yelling at him to return to the boardwalk, where tourists are required to remain while visiting the geyser. Apparently, he ignored the commands and stood before the rim, and, well, let's just say he point and shoot. And that lady and one of the bystanders in the video says, he's peeing. I don't know why. So anyway, the only thing about this, apparently, and it's funny, I don't have this, but in the video, after he pees and he's hearing from the ranger yelling really loud to come back, he lays down next to it. Yes, he lays down right next to it, and then after that, he gets up. Now, he is very fortunate that Old Faithful did not return the favor.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
So, I mentioned I was that explains the smell. Nice.
It's a nice mist.
That could be a medical situation. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So I made the comment earlier, Yellowstone is a super giant volcano in reality.
Yes.
Underneath Yellowstone is a super massive volcano. And there are hot springs all over the place.
Oh yeah.
And people sneak into Yellowstone and sneak into the hot springs to go skinny dipping.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes they make massive mistakes and find one that's like it's not just hot. It like boils them to death.
Have you seen Dante's Peak?
Long time ago.
Yes.
Long time
There was
ago.
a scene in Dante's Peak where they had these teenagers. They can get in the pool, and they got this little, and they basically burn up, and then Pierce Bronson shows up and sees skeletons. Yeah, he was actually in the movie Pierce Bronson. Anyway, boiling water. Yes.
Yep.
So anyway, you don't want
human
do that.
soup. Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Do it.
So what else we got for stupid
Well,
news?
I think the last one is one of my favorites. Do you see yourself as a gourmet chef or someone who likes foofy type of recipes?
I'm not a gourmet chef, but I'm a bit of a foodie. I watch a lot of Food Network, and I do all the cooking for our house. But I'm not spectacular. People soup. Yes, Terrence. People soup.
Well, there's one interesting recipe.
I don't cook people soup.
No, that gives me an asset. So there's an ingredient for Goldilocks bread. I don't know if you ever had
Goldilocks. I've never heard of that.
Apparently, an enterprising French baker. He's switching up her recipe. You should say it's a recipe by using wheat fertilized with female urine harvest from public restrooms.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah, she says urine is great fertilizer, said the engineer and self-proclaimed eco-feminist.
Why do so many of our stupid news articles have to do with things coming out of bodies?
Well, we're it's better than being full of something else. So
well, that's all right. We'll go there later.
But according to the new study published by a French urban planning agency, oh my goodness, some 29 million loaves of urine-utilized bread could be baked daily, saving farmers 703 tons of nitrogen employed in artificial fertilizer per day. Perhaps it's true what they say. April showers bringing May flowers.
Oh. That was a long way for a joke.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe it's not fertilizer. That's just gross.
It's like a MacGyvered female right there. My goodness. Yeah, there's more in it, but I think that's enough. Wow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, usually I put honey on my bread, but I never ask my wife to come and do a squat on it.
Yeah, that's just nasty.
That's nasty. That's
that's
there
nasty.
We go.
There we go.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. I know.
So we only have one other thing on the list other than our heroes and villains. Should we go ahead and talk about that? I don't even know what that is.
Let's throw it out of the way. Coming this week for you gamers, coming out this Friday is the Ghost Shashumi. It is a game that is from Sucker Punch, and they're known for a lot of PlayStation 4 exclusives.
Okay.
So this is one that's coming out. It's the elements of Assassin's Creed, Far Cry thrown in with a signature of Sucker Punch. And if you don't know anything about them, like I said, they're a great publishing company. Right now the reviews, and I'm not going to take too long on this. Right now, Game Informer has it 95.
Wow.
A lot of them in the 90s. 90s and above. only complaints, people say it's familiar to Assassin's Creed, but the thing is, the game is in a samurai Japanese environment in Japan.
Gotcha.
Mongolian empires, they're invading Japan, and you're defending it as a samurai. Beautiful game. It getting close to the end of the PS4 gaming cycle. There, always seems like when it gets to the end of a console cycle, it's when they really push the console to the fullest graphics. And I don't know why. Maybe because by that time they actually know how to take advantage of all the power. But anyway, It's a beautiful looking game. I have not played it, so I can't give my own review, but check it out on YouTube. Check out the reviews from IGN, Game Radar, and the rest of them. You be the judge. It comes out this Friday. You choose whether it's something that's worth a buy. So that's it. That's it for gaming.
Very cool. Well, so now it is that time. It is time to talk about the lamest superheroes and villains that we could find in, the couple hours we spent looking.
Oh my goodness.
I'm Batman.
No, not Batman. We're not
Nothing as cool as Batman.
No.
If you love the fish, you should kiss the fish. I don't know what that means.
Don't ask him. Don't do it.
I don't know what that means.
Don't do it. I don't know either, but don't ask him.
Is that something about Sucker Punch?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that might be in an M-rated chat room. Let's not go there.
Well, some of these heroes may be there.
There's your random comment. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, Todd is our random comment guy.
Oh, there's just a random comment. Thank you, Todd.
Going. Thank
you, Todd, for your random comment.
That's right.
So who should we start with, my friend?
Who do you not start with?
Oh, my goodness. They're so awesome. But let's go with something light and not so crazy. Let's go with Jin Jinny.
Jin Jinny. Tell me about Jin Jinny, Jinny.
I don't know about Jin Jinny.
Jin Jinny. Apparently, Jin Jinny, from my understanding, is a character that somehow made it into the page of the comics to spice getting her superpowers by imbibing a mood-altering substance.
Wait, is this the alcoholic one?
Yeah, in this case, however, Jin Jinny powers comes into being when she drinks alcohol. A mutant in the Marvel Universe. Jin.
Yes.
There you go. Jin Jinny had the ability to create and project seismic waves. The strength of the waves were proportionate to her blood alcohol level, but her mutation didn't make her immune to the effects of the booze. So she's basically
the more drunk she is,
the more powerful
she is.
Yeah. What this menace was that in order to be effective in a team battle situation, Jin Jinny also had to be at least a little drunk during the battle.
That's kind of like the guy on Big Bang Theory, the Indian guy can only talk to girls when he's tipsy. Yeah. When he's had alcohol.
It reminds me of the Kung Fu movie, Drunken Master, or one of those kind of movies.
Yes, Drunken Master.
Jackie Chan,
yeah.
So, Jin, make your sin. That's right.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So tell me, what else, man?
Oh, let's...
I'm trying to...
All right.
I'm trying to find the... Go ahead.
You get the documents pulled up. No, get the documents pulled up, and then we can actually.
Are we doing the 27 or 15? See, I need to know.
Let's do the 27.
Okay.
Tell me when you're there. All right, let's do Vibe. Let's do Vibe.
Oh man. First appearance of the Justice League of America, annual number 2, 1984. This is interesting. The only reason this guy was ever created is because it's because breakdancing was big back in 1984. True story. Yeah, it says it was huge back in 1984, and this was DC's attempt to become relevant. Down with the kids, Ricky. The canary yellow parachute pants. Sporting eye patch, wearing a bag of crap. I think his power was his power was being able to shoot teeny Sonic vibes from his hand. Worst of all, he was introduced as part of the Justice League. That is so sad.
Okay, so
DC,
just to be fair, just to be open and honest. I'm just going to tell you right now. By far, the majority of these are DC characters, and I don't know why.
I don't know either. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
There is some Marvel.
There are some Marvel characters, and we started.
Apparently,
we opened with a Marvel character.
Yes.
So some of these will be Marvel. The other thing is, I will say, the majority of these characters you should not look up without putting the words superhero after their name and turning on safe search. Just gonna throw that out there.
Some of these are.
If you decide you want to do your own research on these,
oh please! I finally had to put comic on the every. I was at work. I had to put comic after every one of them. I mean,
you did this at work?
I did. Don't tell them. Yeah, because I had. No, I mean,
everyone in the IT department knows now.
No, I when I come home in my studio, I call it work.
Okay.
Woo,
oh my goodness.
Man,
some of these are a little racier than others.
Yes.
We said earlier, there may be some offense, so I'm just going to say right now, if you're easily offended, just take your offense knob and just turn it all the way down to 0.
Yes.
And because we didn't write this stuff.
No. Go see if OETA has Downton Abbey on.
Yes. We did not say for work.
Apparently I didn't know that, Terrence. Apparently I did not know it. Put comic at the end.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So all right. So what do we have next? We got Red Bee. Red Bee. Tell me about Red Bee.
Apparently his first appearance hits comics #1 in 1940. It's a
wow.
But sold to DC Comics, so that's funny. Not unlike Batman or the Green Hornet, he is simply a powerless vigilante. This dude doesn't opt for cool gadgets or even proper costumes. No. He likes his stripy yellow and red tights teamed with a red top with a pink see-through flowing sleeves. Apparently he is a trained bumblebee named Michael whom throws at his victims. What he throws?
He throws.
Oh no, yeah, he kills them off. Trained bumblebee named Michael who he throws at his victims. Oh, so he
has a
trained
bumblebee.
Trained bumblebee named Michael, by the way.
He has no powers, but he can train bumblebees.
And he can't even give the bumblebee a superhero name. It has to be Michael.
Michael.
Call it Mitch. Mitch the bumblebee. Can't be like super, the Bimblebee or the Bumblebee anyway. So anyway, that's him. Let's go to the next one. Oh, that's
my
terrible.
Goodness. Now this is a Marvel. This is a Marvel superhero.
This is Marvel, and this is a cash cow right here.
Oh my goodness, this was just a cash
First appearance
grab.
in NFL Super Pro #1.
You heard that right. NFL National Football League decided they wanted to work with Marvel to come up with a superhero. Oh my gosh.
Apparently this has just lasted 12 issues. Can you believe that?
Oh, I can't believe it lasted that long.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently it was basically
Tiffany wants the bee. She wants one of those trained bees.
I tell you what, yeah, she wants to. No, she can't have the bees. I know who she'll use them against.
Oh
no.
Do you see what your wife said?
Oh,
Michael is a superhero name.
If I said anything rude, can we just edit it right now?
Hey, she's being nice to you, Mike.
I know it. That's sweet.
All right, so back to NFL Super Pro.
Yeah, so it was basically so extreme is it that he fights crime with the logo emblazoned everywhere, making reference to football. Basically, yes. Yeah, so, yeah.
And did he actually have superpowers, or was he just a
No.
really good football player who's big and heavy?
That's
big and strong.
That's all he did. Yeah, that's all he did. He didn't do anything. He just basically tackled people. I mean, I don't had no superpowers whatsoever. Yeah,
that's so
it.
weird.
That's weird.
Why do you even think that was a good idea? Somebody said money, and somebody else said, "Why, yes, we can come up with an NFL superhero."
Yes, 12 issues of it. That went, yeah.
Talk to me about Dr. Spectro.
Apparently, his first appearance was Captain Adams, issue 79 in 1966.
Some of these are really old superheroes.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe you have a better. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of good information on him.
I don't think I found much on Dr. Spectro.
I just know it looks pretty lame. Actually, it looks like he's part of a Wonder Woman villain. Lame. Vulnerable to Xanax. Okay, never mind. Let's go.
What?
Xanax.
You could give him Xanax to
yeah, that's what it says.
Calm him down.
I don't. Let's go to the next.
In the
one.
Green, here's a comment. In the Green Arrow comics, the Green Arrow family often claim that Dr. Spectro was the worst supervillain. Has the worst supervillain costume.
That is terrible.
That's pretty funny. A lot of polka dots, no doubt. A lot of polka dots.
Is that a Vespa?
I don't know.
I think so. I think that was a Vespa. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's colorblind.
Oh my goodness.
The next one is Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl. Now, I somewhat take offense at this one. Squirrel Girl is kind of fun.
Is it?
She's lame.
Well, what is she a part of? Is she part of like this the Westlake Avengers? Is that
it's the Great Lake Avengers.
Yeah.
She's a part of the Great Lake Avengers with many other interesting superheroes.
Yeah, it looks like
on the
bottom, like
Doorman.
Doorman.
Yeah, if he stands against a wall, you can go through him and get to the other side of the wall. Because he's a doorman.
So basically, you can always escape. Is that the deal?
I guess, but I don't think he can.
But the others.
But he can't go through himself. You have to go through him.
That is like if you ask for it. It's like a really bad genie wish. You know what I mean?
See, Terrence loves Squirrel Girl.
There you go. I don't know much about Squirrel Girl, so
she does have the power to control squirrels.
Well, see, that's nice.
She can talk to squirrels.
So she gets all the nuts she wants.
Should you knock first? Oh my gosh!
No,
really?
I wasn't.
Say what?
Why she's a squirrel and she gets all the squirrels to get nuts and bring it to her.
Oh hell no!
No,
we don't even have to go there to get the. There are ones that just when we just say the name of the superhero, we don't even have to do anything. And you had to go there with Squirrel Girl.
Sorry. I was just getting us warmed up.
Oh my goodness, everybody's hooked on Doorman now. Oh my goodness, who else do we have? We have Lady Stiltman. Because Stiltman was already taken.
That is very confusing. Lady Stiltman. Apparently first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 611, 2010. What Stiltman pretty much sucked. Apparently what it says, yeah. Well, like this is so.
The Stiltman was bad, so
yeah. So
they made him a girl.
Her powers resemble Stiltman, which is basically telescopic legs, armored suit, and yes, that's about it. That's was a very lame rating, is high on that one.
This next one now isn't so much a lame superhero exactly, as much as he just has an unfortunate name.
Now, see, still, it was still. Was it still?
Oh wait, Stilt,
yeah.
Lady Stiltman.
See, there was a Stiltman.
There was a Stiltman, and then Stiltman was not a bad guy anymore. So I think it's his daughter.
I don't know.
I think it was his daughter. I read a little bit about this recently.
For some reason, they decided not to go with
Stilt Woman.
They decided
to go with Lady
Stiltman. Man, because that makes sense.
But don't worry, man and woman, we got something for you later. Just hold on. Hold on to your hats.
We don't discriminate.
Hold on to your hats. And
okay, I go back to my favorite, the Whizzer.
Well, okay, one moment, please.
Oh, go ahead.
Jason wants to know where the doorknob is on Doorman.
Ask the squirrel.
Not going to go there.
Let's not go there. Yes.
Not going to go. We are so going to get shut down.
Yes.
So this is actually a decent character with an unfortunate name of the Whizzer.
Yes.
So this guy was named after what the guy at the Old Faithful was doing.
Basically, yes. I said apparently his first appearance was in USA Comics #1 in 1941. Apparently, I guess Robert Franks is his name. Unfortunately, bitten by a cobra in Africa with his father. I guess obviously the world-renowned, uber-brilliant doctor that he is. Like Dr. Frank throws medicine to the wind and saves Robert by transfusing him with mongoose blood. Yes, and he soon discovers that Robert has developed super speed. And Robert, dressed in a tight canary yellow spandex, because that looks like a mongoose, wore a headgear with wings as a canary yellow.
That makes sense.
Yes, he spent years battling alcoholism and depression and homelessness, and eventually died thinking Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were his children. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I just threw that in. Let's see here.
Yeah, he definitely is. He is a Flash knockoff.
Yeah.
He is proto Quicksilver. He actually, I actually know of him because I used to read a comic book called The Invaders.
Oh, yeah.
And Invaders is set in the 1940s, World War II, fighting the Nazis. It was Captain America and a team fighting the Nazis. And the Whizzer was one of the characters who would show up. The Whizzer and his lovely wife, I can't remember her name, Miss America or something like that.
Well, on the next one, if you like NFL Super Pro, you're going to love this character.
The Almighty Dollar.
That's right. That's right. And
I don't even know. This was so goofy.
Yes, his first appearance was also in NFL Super Pro #1.
Oh, was he really?
Yes. It was created by Marvel in collaboration with the NFL. He says it's basically the Almighty Dollar was one of his crime-fighting buddies, the NFL Pro. They were actually, this dude actually had some powers, but that power was the ability to shoot pennies from his hands. He was a CPA, so money is his business, and his MO, apparently, no kidding, his real name is Pennington Pennypacker. Pennington Pennypacker. And his superheroes was basically shooting pennies from his hands.
I'm just glad he wasn't called the Almighty Fudge.
Oh, yes, the buck stops there. But unfortunately,
oh my goodness! But unfortunately, this show does not stop there. No. But wait, there's more. There's
the Fiddler.
The Fiddler.
Which some of these we can kind of go a little. I mean,
the Fiddler. He was a Flash villain.
Yeah,
which is kind of weird.
Kind of lame. But
what was this? Did he do anything special?
Apparently, this
Other
guy
than play
channeled his magical
violin?
powers through his violin.
Oh, magic. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, granted, some of his violins, had hidden knives and guns in it, and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
So pretty
Okay.
lame. Anyway.
Walrus.
Yes, the Walrus. First appearance is Defenders, 131,
Hey,
1984.
So Marvel
Guns
hero.
Yeah. Guns don't kill people. Walruses do. Yes. Or actually, they don't. This supervillain is not hell-bent on stealing anything or exacting revenge on someone or even trying to kill anyone. No, the Walrus prefer merely to cause a little damage. Yes, he can be seen taking his frustration out on inanimate objects and property. Apparently, do you have any other information on him?
I don't have anything else on Walrus.
Apparently, for me, he is just he looks like a big child in a walrus outfit, and he
Yes.
breaks inanimate objects, and wow, and he's flying with this dude next to him. Okay, anyway.
So the next one is Ulysses Solomon Archer. And all I know about this is he's a trucker.
Yeah.
Wait, is this USA? Is this US 1?
This is US 1. Yeah.
This is the highway. This was back in the heyday of cowboy trucker country music, and somebody decided they should make a trucker superhero.
Well, it was back in the days they had like Smokey and the Bandit.
Yes, 1983.
Yeah, I got the Jerry Reed and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's definitely where this one came
from. A trucker
from.
determined to exact revenge upon the trucker who murdered his brother. They said, I guess, trucker drives a Santanic 18-wheeler he picked up by selling his soul to the devil in the accident, which cost his brother his life. This sounds like
This
sounds like the one.
This is Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Light.
Yeah. His superpower is being able to pick up CB radio's transmissions.
Oh my goodness.
So that's apparently there only was 12 issues. So apparently, that didn't last very long. So, and the next one is
Blue Snowman. All right, so we have yet another female male character here. So from what I understand, what I read is this is a supervillain woman dressed as a man.
Yes.
Who uses blue snow as a weapon.
Yes.
And can freeze things.
It was a nemesis to Wonder Woman.
Yes. This is a DC character for Wonder Woman. I don't understand.
A snow gun.
A snow gun.
That could create a reverse blizzard.
What's a reverse blizzard?
I just repeated what it says on the card here. That's all I know.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, a woman posing as a man dressed as a blue snowman, just like you said.
It's so weird. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing?
Because they run out of a lot of stuff.
Blue snow cones.
Ooh,
just
snow cones.
Don't eat yellow snow.
No, that's the next.
Better. That's the next comment too.
Yeah.
Better than yellow snow.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, Jason. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, hey, for the previous one,
yeah,
the theme song was Convoy.
Convoy. We show
our age. He does look constipated there. I agree.
Looks like he's full of snow. Okay. And who's this next one here?
All right, let's see what else we got.
Sportsmaster.
I have nothing
Lawrence
on this
Croc.
one.
I don't know.
I don't have anything on this one. What do you got?
Sportsmasters uses his Olympic level sports ability alongside pucks and baseballs and other sport paraphernalia that tends to explode. He also wears fisherman suits or golfers and carries around a rod. Probably probably got some issues from childhood. I really don't know.
DC.
It's a.
Oh my goodness.
This is DC Comics. Yes.
Oh my goodness. This character shows up in the television series Stargirl.
Oh my.
So for those of you who are following Stargirl on the CW, what do you know about a guy named Lawrence Kroc, who is actually the sports master?
See now, Terrence.
Terrence follows Stargirl.
Yeah. So
he says also on Stargirl.
That was on a previous one.
Was that on the Blue
talking...
Snowman?
No, I think it was something else. But he was also in the Young Justice League. Young Justice. Well, that's interesting. It's funny how some of these characters may be back again. So I don't know. I have no idea. Back again. Now this one we had a little dispute on the next one. You asked me why.
Hold on, I'm going through.
He does have his mask on.
He does have his COVID mask on. It's also in Young Justice.
Yes.
What's the logo? I don't
know. That's a good question. I don't know. It's
it doesn't say Sportsmaster on it.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a. I don't know. I have no idea.
All right, so this next one, we debated on whether or not this was a lame character or not. So I'm going to let you sell this one, Mike.
Well, this is the first appearance of Venture Comics 269, 1960. It's Aqualad. Yes, there's Boy Wonder and there's
Superboy and Super
and all
Dog.
That. But look at this. The guy has a walrus in front of him. I mean, really.
If you consider Aquaman a lame character, why does Aquaman...
Aquaman. Why does he need a boy? Why does he need a boy? I mean, think about it. I mean, so he can breathe underwater, so can fish. I mean, seriously, so he can swim, so can a cheetah posing as a fish, I mean, anyway, I mean, if you love him, you keep him. I just, you just need one man. You just need one person in the water, and that's Aquaman.
I'm not going to say that I love anyone named Lad. I'm just gonna go with that. Aqualad. So Terrence, I think this is a comment on Sportsmaster that he's actually pretty deadly.
Oh, really?
So, is he even underwater? I'm pretty sure he's underwater.
Is he really?
I'm pretty sure that's underwater.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he is.
Up above, it's like the light shining through the water.
Yeah, whatever. Go to the next one. Aqualad.
I was saying that Fiddler is on Stargirl too. That's fascinating. They're pulling all these weird old villains out.
Well,
all right.
They had Go ahead.
All right. Can you take off his comment?
Oh, I didn't know I put
all
it
right.
up there.
So next, I did.
Okay.
So next is Cypher.
Who?
This is a Marvel character. In the X universe, not the X universe, and not really a universe, but he's in the X-Men family of heroes. He was a New Mutant, and I don't really know much about him. What do you have?
He was a New Mutants Volume 1, number 13 in 1983. So basically, he is Jean Grey, Kitty Pryde, Cypher, Wolverine. Okay, Cypher. Okay, yeah. So anyway, his ability is omnilinguism. I don't know what that means. A glorified translator, basically. Yeah, he's a glorified translator.
Well, and as I recall, he didn't have any superheroes, and this thing that's underneath him is like this alien robot thing,
like
and it would create.
Skateboard.
Yeah, well, okay, but it could like change shape. And it would like create an armor around Cypher to protect him.
Okay.
So they would kind of fight together.
Yeah, basically he was a he's a translator. I mean, he's.
So if they went somewhere weird, he could read the language.
Yes, I mean
that's kind of lame.
Yeah, I mean I'm sure you don't have like a tricorder for that or something. You can replace him with a machine. Come on now.
He's C-3PO. Human-cyborg relations.
And the next one is, I want to get to the 15 because those are awesome. But the next one is Black Condor. Yes.
Black Condor. There's a miss here. They could have had an opportunity to make a black character.
Yeah,
And they just failed to.
Well, the appearance was 1940, so there you go.
Well, there's true. That is true.
Yeah.
So
it was a
he
he was
could
a baby,
fly like a bird.
He was a baby born in Mongolia during an expedition. Everyone dies except for the baby, and
Okay.
yeah, it was raised by a family of condors. Condors don't live in Mongolia. But whatever. Anyway.
So he's the Tarzan of birds.
Yes. Richard Gray is a character. He found him by a mountain, by a mountain hermit who teaches him how to speak and sends him back to America to fight crime.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's pick up the pace a little bit here.
Yeah,
let's
let's
go
do
through
that.
some.
Let's
blow through some of these because we're like 50 minutes into
we
the
are
show.
really into this. Yeah.
Yeah. Asbestos lady.
That's right.
Back before we realized asbestos was bad for you.
Yes, back when we thought it was something really good for you. I mean,
yeah,
yes.
didn't she, what was it? Didn't she fight? Wasn't her like her big bad? She was the bad guy, but wasn't the Human Torch like her nemesis?
I think so.
And then she was inflammable because she was
retardant,
asbestos.
flame retardant. Yeah, which meant she was pretty much immune to the Human Torch.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so let's see what else we got here.
Next
we've
is
got
Dollman.
Dollman.
That's right.
I know nothing about Dollman.
I know nothing about Dollman, and who cares? Let's go to the next one. We're going to get to all of Section 8.
This is Section 8. What is Section 8?
Apparently, they come as a set because apparently 6 powers extreme. This is very lame.
It's bad when the explanation is lame.
Lame. Yeah, well, the guy is trying to be funny on here, so it's really ridiculous. It's that one that we don't like. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
Okay. All right, let's skip that one.
Yeah, shape-shifting right here is Prody.
Prody. I'm going to with
Prody.
Prody.
It's a shapeshifter that is basically a giant mess of vomit, basically is what he is.
That's beautiful.
That's it. He was a DC. Yes.
Okay, we're going to skip that one.
We're
going to skip this next one because that one's last.
That's on the last. Okay.
That is our last one. There's Ice Cream.
Ice Cream, yes.
Ice Cream.
Yes.
As in ice cream.
Yeah, if you can guess, he turns himself into any flavor ice cream. His power is mutation, but he is assisted by his unstoppable molecular refrigeration system. Basically, he freezes and unfreezes. So
yes. he can ooze his way into any space.
Any way he wants. Yes, ice cream.
All right, so then we've got. Let's go for it. This is the 15.
This is number 15. Yes, Flow. This is Flow.
Heavy.
There we go.
Heavy Flow. Oh,
Heavy Flow.
My.
Now, I have to tell you, because I was going through all of these, okay? And when I thought Heavy Flow at first, I thought it was like a woman issue. So I wasn't for sure. So when because I was at work, my studio work, and I was luckily it was this, but anyway.
So that's a thing.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
Snowflame. I actually have info on Snowflame.
Please go ahead and do Snowflame.
All right, so Snowflame. Snowflame's claim to fame. He's from Colombia. Okay, and his superpowers are derived from cocaine.
Hey man, are you okay?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh wow, man.
Okay, so I found this quote.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is a quote from Snowflame. I am Snowflame. Every cell of my being burns with white-hot ecstasy. Cocaine is my god, and I am the human instrument of its will.
Oh my. Oh my, my, my.
Yes.
He is a drug-powered supervillain who fought with the New Guardians.
Wow.
Snowflame looks like an 80s. He does look like an 80s hair band member.
Man, why do I think? I feel like a song from Cream in the background.
Cocaine.
Man.
Yep. So that's Snowflame. So let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. Let's save this number 4 for right before the last one.
Okay. Yes,
so
let's do that.
Let's go to Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl. I don't really know anything about Pink Pearl.
Well,
what do you got on Pink Pearl?
I have apparently. Let's see here. Let me see here. Basically, what is this here? I'm getting there. When it comes to comic book characters who are appropriate for children. Oh, no, not this one. Sorry, I'm going back. I was reading on another one.
Nope, not that one.
No, we're not doing that. Okay, Pink Pearl actually is a Marvel Universe character.
Marvel character.
It's a former circus freak, the fat lady. Pink Pearl's primary power is simply her immense size. This enormous supervillain turned to a terrorism after she left the surface and joined Femazon. Yes, that's right. It's Femazon. Okay. During which she battled Alpha Flight and Captain America.
Oh, Alpha Flight. Okay. Yeah. Now, she reminds me, just seeing the character, she reminds me of a hero from the Great Lakes Avengers that we talked about earlier, named Big Bertha.
Yes.
Now, Big Bertha's superpower, see, when she's in her regular form, see, she can control her adipose. Yeah. She can control her body fat. So she would look like the supermodel when she was in her regular form, not superhero form. And she was like a famous model and made all this money. But when she became her superhero form, she looked a whole lot like Pink Pearl, and she could fly. And she was super strong. So,
Ellie from Borderlands, yes.
Dramatic. A kingpin in a wig. Yes.
That is funny.
Oh my gosh. All right, what do we have now? Oh, okay. So we talked earlier, there was Lady Stiltman.
Yes, exactly.
And then there is He, She, and Boy.
Yes.
He, She.
Yes, it's a more deeply offensive gender stereotype here.
Yes.
Created for Boy Comics by Charles
Boy
Bro.
Comics.
Yes, She appears in a single comic in 1943. A ridiculous criminal was half man, half woman, hence the name. With a face that's split down the middle. She also describes as being as deadly as a female and strong as a male of the species, which makes us wonder what the author thought about women. Apparently, she uses power to confuse, seduce, otherwise manipulate people using one half of him and herself. So basically, oh, it's a woman. Oh, it's a man. Oh, it's a woman. It's a man. Basically, that is it.
So weird. All right, what do we got?
Oh, yeah. The male half of she even managed to marry a woman without her noticing.
That is terrifying.
Yes.
And weird.
Who we have next?
Next we have Armless Tiger Man.
Yes.
What?
I swear.
Why is that a thing?
They have like a hat. Okay. And they say, let's put in a couple nouns, some pronouns, and some verbs. And they shake it. And they're in this big conference room of comic artists and writers. They go, okay, let's pick out some names. And let's pick out 3 names. Armless. Okay, here's one that says tiger, and here's another one that says man. It's Pat.
That was from the
previous
one. Tiffany wants to know why there was a monkey. I don't know why there was a monkey.
I don't
and
know.
Jason doesn't want to live on this planet anymore.
Apparently, he's one of the earlier Marvel villains. He's a Marvel villain. Armless Tiger Man was originally known as.
I'm super sad that this was a Marvel.
Yeah, I know.
villain.
Tiger Man was originally known as.
we were on a good roll.
I know it. Yeah. Apparently, Tiger Man was originally known as Gustav Hertz before a tragic factory accident changed his life forever. He lost both arms in the incident and was left with a passionate hatred for machines. Over time, Hertz trained to become a fearsome warrior using only his feet. He sharpened his toenails into claws, and he honed his teeth into fangs. He's agile, strong, and terrifying, as well as a cannibal. So there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So weird. All right. What else do we owe this next one? Let's go ahead and do this next one.
Hold on.
The Hemogoblin.
Oh.
This one is so horrible and offensive all at the same time.
Okay, this is bad. We have it up here because it's
so bad.
So apparently he is literally a vampire who infects victims that he bites with AIDS, basically. Yes, he's that's right. He's a AIDS super vampire. He weaponizes, this is back in the 80s. He weaponized HIV, and basically he was a vampire, and that's what he did. And apparently there weren't too many issues of this, thankfully.
Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, so bad.
Yes, that's bad.
HIV Dracula. That is exactly what they did. Why they did that? Who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, he only appeared in 2 issues, so thank goodness for that.
By the way, Armless Tiger Man. Jason wants to know how he sharpened his toenails with no arms.
He has to buy the comics.
I don't know. You'll have to buy the comics and find out.
Yeah, Google it at work.
All right, let's see what else we have here.
Yes, sir.
We have Extraño. What?
Oh, he's basically a Latin American Doctor Strange.
Well, Latin American.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like he's kind of like the Benedict Cumberbatch of. He's kind of, everybody knows. Yeah, he's kind of the DC counterpart from the late 80s, Extraño, which is Spanish for strange.
Oh, and my goodness.
Yeah, so basically...
Just pretty much a straight ripoff.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cosmic... he's basically Doctor Strange, who can fire bolts of energy. And
that's lame. So that's just lame.
Yeah, it's lame.
It's lame.
Yes.
Let's skip this next one because I want to save it for a little bit.
Okay, let's do that.
Floronic Man.
Floronic Man. Yes.
So Floronic Man is basically half man, half plant.
Yes. It's
and at some point, I guess weed came into play.
Apparently, yes.
It was more than just half man, half plant. He actually became the weed supervillain.
Yes, things got kind of wild, and later his incarnation, Floronic Man, regenerated out of marijuana. So there you go. Yes, he he fled the streets of Gotham with weed and get everybody stoned. He was a DC character, so
everybody must get stoned.
So anyway,
yes, we know lots of old drug songs. Sorry.
Yes, don't.
Madame Fatale. Is this what Femme Fatale comes when she gets old?
I guess so. It's basically, oh my goodness, is the 1980s when cross-dressing was seen as a fantastic.
Oh, it's a guy.
I know this. Oh, DC created Madame Fatale for their called Crack Comics. Character who otherwise was a reasonable crime fighter who decides to dress up as an elderly woman to do it.
Oh my god!
Yes. By day, Madame Fatale is a wealthy actor, Richard Stanton, but when his young daughter is kidnapped, he decides to go undercover to find out who did it, and for some reason, he uses his talents as an actor and costumes to go undercover as a old woman.
Okay, I'm gonna play these I'm gonna put these in the order I want to put them in. Okay, if you're good with that. All right, Color Kid. because I want to get him out of the way. This is just stupid.
It's
He
dumb.
can change the color of anything.
Yes.
Why?
I don't understand. I don't. Yeah.
He can change the color of things.
Yeah. I don't really care. Next
Yeah,
one.
don't even kill it.
I
Let's
don't
move
even
on.
care. Let's
move
move on.
All
I don't even
right,
care.
Bouncing Boy.
Yes. Yes.
Bouncing Boy is exactly what he looks like.
Yes.
He is a bouncing boy.
Yes.
There is a weird thing though. He apparently later on he gets married to this girl who is 3 people or something. Try something.
Try
to figure out why they made this a character.
Try to make it out. Yeah. Bouncing. Yeah. I don't know.
So that's Bouncing Boy.
Yes.
Matter Eater Lad.
Yes. Yes. I don't understand why you would want that, but yes.
He can eat anything.
That's right. Anything.
I don't want to know what comes out the other end.
Yes. Apparently you don't want to mow over it.
Oh, no, that would be bad.
That'd be
All
bad.
right.
And our next one.
Arm Fall Off Boy. We
This is
mentioned this one
actually-
last week.
Yes, this is interesting to me. Yes.
This is another DC character.
Yes, thank you
And
for
he had,
reminding me.
he had 2 incarnations from what I read. A pre-Zero event and a post-Zero event. I don't know enough about DC to know what Zero event is.
I at this point I don't know, and stop saying it's from DC. Please stop saying it's from DC.
Okay, hey, I think the last one is from Marvel. I'm pretty sure. The one where actually the last 2 I think are going to end up both from Marvel.
Oh, okay. I hope yes.
So Arm
Yes.
Fall Off Boy does exactly what he sounds like he does. Any of his limbs can come off of his body without injuring him.
Yes.
So he basically he turns into a one-armed man that can swing the other arm as a baseball bat. Why is that a thing?
I don't understand. I don't
All right.
understand it. Okay.
The
let's get
next
down.
superhero. Now, to be honest, he's not exactly a superhero. He may or may not have misread the paper that was asking
advertisement,
for
yeah.
the advertisement for
Yeah.
the Great Lakes Avengers.
Yes.
So introducing Leather Boy.
That's right. Leather Boy.
Leather Boy.
Yes. Yes, it's an actual character. Yes.
Yeah,
He
that's
has,
a thing.
He has no powers.
He has no powers, and once they found out that he did not have any powers, they told him he had to leave.
Yes.
And then apparently he got really mad and he came back and he killed people
Yes.
because of that whole thing. He got
Yes.
really mad at them and he killed Squirrel Girl's partner. And see the guy in front? He killed
Yes.
him
Did
too.
they?
Yeah. And oh, hey, this is actually see the guy, the all black character with the little diamond for an eye?
Yes. Yes.
That's Doorman
Doorman.
that I mentioned earlier. And
Yes.
that's Big Bertha in the back that I mentioned
Really?
earlier. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the Great Lakes Avengers.
Wow.
And that the woman who looks
About
like a
low-grade
pterodactyl.
Avengers. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, the lady who looks like a pterodactyl.
Yes.
That is Dinah Soar.
Wow, that's how long it took them to take that. Think of that. I mean, wow. And the village people, yeah.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Wow.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is, man.
So that is I also read that when the Great Lakes Avengers temporarily became the Great Lakes X-Men,
Yes.
that Leatherman came back to design their outfits. You know, because the
Well, that was
X-Men
nice
all
of him.
have leather outfits instead of spandex outfits.
I don't know who came up with these backstories. Why do we want to tie some of these stories together for? Do you really want to associate the X-Men with Leatherman?
Well, okay, I'll go you one further.
Okay.
After Leatherman kills several of the Great Lakes Avengers, at some point Deadpool captures him to keep him from killing more of the Great Lakes Avengers. So he actually gets involved with
I'm actually going to
Deadpool.
start. You know what? I'm going to try to find some of those comics because now I'm I might see if Mario has a digital subscription base, because now I'm fascinated. Now you pulled me in to this perverted world of the Great Lake Adventures.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and now the piece de resistance.
Yes,
Is it Marvel? Is it Marvel?
Ricky and me, we put this on our number one list.
Hold on, I want to pull this one up before we.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to pull it up. Crap. You got to put superhero.
Oh,
you got to put superhero in behind that.
Yeah, before you
pull it up. Oh, I was wrong, Mike. This one is DC. This one is DC. I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
And to end the show, I present to you Codpiece.
Oh, you gotta you gotta say you gotta describe him. I can't even talk.
He was told that he wasn't big enough in high school.
Oh
hell no!
Oh my!
And though the girls who said it meant his height, he thought she meant something else. Due to an inferiority complex, he created a suit with a codpiece weapon system and became a supervillain. He primarily robbed banks. Oh my gosh. My eyes are watering.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh my. You gotta read the whole thing.
Oh my gosh. He was eventually stopped when somebody I can't pronounce, who was wearing a frog mask due to not having a costume when she came across his crime spree, got him to lower his guard and use her powers to dissolve his codpiece multi-weapon.
Wow, that's what she said. Wow.
Codpiece multi-weapon. Ooh. The codpiece had a wide variety of functions, including use as a cannon, firing missiles, a sonic attack, 2 retractable boxing gloves.
Must be out of your damn mind.
And a variety of tools, such as drills and scissors.
It's like a Ryobi multi-tool? What is that? Like a Black & Decker?
Swiss Army. A Swiss Army codpiece.
We go to the Home Depot and get some attachments? Oh my goodness. Oh, first person shooter.
Oh my gosh. You know, this is so going to be the thumbnail for the show now. You know that.
You know they're going to do that. Oh
my gosh.
Oh, I think I hurt. I think something just blew. Yeah. Oh. I don't know if I can do this.
I hope you see now why we saved the best for last.
Oh my goodness, I got a headache.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that hurts. I don't know if we can do any more.
I think we probably need to end the show right there. Hey guys.
Thank you.
We have the best audience in the world. We love you guys. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for commenting. Invite your friends if you're not too embarrassed of us. I don't know what we're doing next week.
I have no idea. I'm not promising anything. I'm not promising anything. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. My head hurts after that.
Oh, they're really cool. Oh,
I literally, my eyes were literally watering reading the text. I couldn't. Okay, well, like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, go and subscribe on YouTube as well.
Yeah, tell some people to subscribe.
Tell some people to subscribe. We're trying to get 100 people to subscribe so that we can get our own dedicated, like YouTube / something about something. We can't do that until we can't even ask to do that until we have 100 subscribers. So anything you guys can do to help is great. We really appreciate all of you hanging with us.
I think we're at 53 right now. At 53, I think we're at. So
yeah,
53
something like
subscribes,
that.
Yeah.
Anything else, Mike?
No, just thank you for showing up again and sharing with us, and
send us messages for show ideas. We're definitely down for show ideas.
Yeah, just you can like message us, PM us, whatever.
Yeah. If you know us personally, you can send us a text. If you don't know us personally, you can definitely message the Something About Something Facebook page.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, anything else?
I can't think of anything. I hurt so bad right now.
All right, let's end it.
I can't think of anything.
This has been the Something About Something podcast with your host, Mr. Mike Schilling.
And my good friend, Mr. Ricky Poe. Oh, this was a killer show. I think they made it more fun than we did.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Terrence,
Terrence.
It's the best part of our week, too.
Yes, thank you guys, all of you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.